Hey guys, it's your favorite duo again. It's Friday and I haven't shown you anything yet, so we need to update them, right? Look at you, so cute. She got a haircut yesterday. We are in the car because the buyer wants or figured out that they can put something in their loan for energy efficient updates. So they are there with their agent and some people doing some quotes for insulation and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, so it's just better if we're out of the house, because if we're in the house, they could potentially ask us questions. So we left. They are supposed to be there 12 to 2. It's currently almost 1 o'clock. So what did I have for breakfast? Well, weigh-in was today, and because my weigh-in was so fantastic, I decided to get a white mocha. So I got a venti iced white mocha with non-fat milk and no whipped cream. That is 21 points. Yep. And then I had my grits. I ate them before I even realized I should be filming that. I hope I'm not like shaking too much. I brought my camera, but I forgot the memory card. So no camera filming in my car. So yeah, breakfast was super high because of my white mocha, but that's all right. And then for lunch, we had to leave the house, obviously, for lunch. So I got Chick-fil-A. Although, alert, a medium fry is no longer 11 points. It's 13 points, which, it hasn't always been 13 points. There's no way, because I used to get, just weeks ago, I was doing the 8-count chicken nugget, which is 6 for the nuggets. That's the same. And then it was 11, so it was a 17-point meal. And no, ma'am. It is now 13 points for those dang fries, 17 for a large. I was about to get a large because it's weigh-in day, whatever, but no, we can't do that. So just based on my lunch and breakfast, I've already dipped into my weeklies, which is okay. I don't know what we're going to do for dinner tonight. I do still have one recipe to make, the creamy Italian chicken. So I have to check my chicken. Hopefully it's still good. And I might make that, but it's a crock-pot thing. So I just have to time it right. I didn't want to put it in there and it be cooking when they're at my house. So I will do it later. And that's over noodles. But obviously that's going to be weekly points too. So we'll see. That would be probably the lowest option, because I don't have anything else. I don't have much else in my house. So we might just go with that. Anywho, so that's been my update for the day. You want to talk about weigh-in real quick? I'm sitting outside of JCPenney because we still have about an hour left on this appointment. I already drove by the new house. Oh my God. It is so pretty. Oh my gosh, it is so pretty. I love the gray on the outside and the stone. I just got really excited. And the stone. Oh, wow. Wow. So, I'm so excited. No, I haven't seen anything on the inside, and I don't want to before we do our walkthrough. We're doing our walkthrough on the 17th, so like in a week. Almost a week and a couple days. Yeah, so I don't want to see the inside until like then. I want it to be a surprise. So, but the outside is so beautiful. They need to still paint the door black. I hope they're doing that, because it's white right now and it's supposed to be black. And we've got a crepe myrtle in the front yard, which I am so excited about. I love crepe myrtles. So we have one of those, and I don't know, we're supposed to get a big tree in the back, and they mentioned a magnolia. I'm like, please give me a magnolia tree. But I haven't. Again, we're not allowed on the property without asking permission and like going through this whole rigmarole. So I don't want to do that. I want to go on property at the walkthrough. That's what I want to do. So, we'll see. But all the grass is down. The landscaping is done. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So anyway, and then like the rest of the neighborhood, they've got 4 fountains going. I think there's like 6 or something as you're entering the neighborhood. But they're massive. I'll put a picture in. They're just massive water features, and they've got them going because this weekend is this like grand opening for the development. So they plan on having like bounce houses and free food and all that sort of stuff, I'm probably going to go into my negatives. I really should work out next week to try and help with that. I will probably go in my negatives because also, I'm going to go into my negatives because I forgot that Tuesday I'm going to dinner with my boss and we're going to go to Bahama Breeze and I'm going to have a drink and, you know, so yeah, that's going to happen. We still have the whole weekend ahead of us, please. So yeah, they're working really hard to get it like in the best spot possible for this event that starts tomorrow and it's Saturday and Sunday. So anyway, we are sitting outside of JCPenney because I want to go into Sephora. I am out of my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and I need it. Nothing else is the best, so I need to go get that. And I wanted to get a new foundation. Don't laugh at me. It's a foundation that I've used before and I was using the wrong shade and now I want the correct shade. They have expanded their range and now I am a part of that range. So I want to go get that. What else should we tell them? What else? I don't think anything. You'll be okay in here for like 20 minutes, okay? Because mommy has to go potty too. Oh, I got a Diet Dr. Pepper. And why did they give me a second? Now I have 2 of these, like a free breakfast. They really want me to come to breakfast. A Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit, sausage biscuit, egg white grill, or chicken mini 4-count. I have 2 of these now. They really want us to go. We'll have to go, okay? To make them feel better. I'm gonna use maybe the extra time, although I thought I was gonna have plenty more time. I don't, but I've got something for work to read. I can't flash that. I have something for work that I need to prep because I've got a class, that in-person class on Tuesday that I mentioned. That's the instructor guide for it, so I have to just read through it, get a really good lay of the land. I've put it off, like I told myself I wasn't gonna do. But I've done it a couple of times, so I feel a little bit more comfortable with the material, and it's a lot more easy to do off the cuff for me. But I would still like to just get my bearings on it, and maybe put some sticky notes on there and stuff. So I was gonna do that during these 2 hours, but I've found other ways to occupy my time. And what else? Is that it? I think that's it. I'm going to try and bake some cookies tonight because that was another thing I wanted to use this time for. I wrote down all of my containers that I've got for Valentine's Day. I might want to get more because although, I mean, each container is only going to hold so many cookies. So I can really do several sets and it not be a big deal for me. Like those mini conversation hearts that are like this big are so easy to just boop, boop, put the icing on and then airbrush them with the conversation heart saying that I can whip out a bunch of those. So I might want more. We have to let the Molly Pops people know that cookies are coming, but I have to do those, like have to in advance. I can't really do them next week much because I have to get them to my mom too so she can sell them. Anyway, that's all background info. But, okay, I'm gonna run into JCPenney and I will probably see you back at the house. Bye. I'm just doing a little R&D, okay? Research and development. That's all. These points should not count. Y'all, these cookies are so good. Congratulations, me. You did a great job on these cookies. Truthfully though, I was checking because I pinched them, or I press on them to make sure that they're still moist, even though I'm keeping them in the containers. I just couldn't tell by the push test, so I had to try. And they're perfection, don't you worry. Okie dokie, guys, so it's almost 4 o'clock. I need to get this in the crock-pot because I can cook it on high for 3 hours and it'll be good. I'm making creamy Italian chicken. I found the recipe off of Recipe Diaries. I don't know. I'll link it down below. But the reason why I came across this recipe was because I had a can of creamy chicken soup. and I wanted to use it. Now, this is not a fat-free or a 98% fat-free. Marley, could you please? It's not a 98% fat-free can, but I still want to use it. So the thing is, you need 2 for the recipe, so I had to pick up another one, and I got the fat-free one for this. So I'll, of course, put the ingredients in the recipe builder and see how that shakes out, but I'm not too worried about it. Then you need a packet of Italian seasoning. You need 3 or 4 chicken breasts. Okay, so these are thin sliced. I was really hoping to use these. What I have in here, I don't even know what I have in here. Because like it's so frozen, but it's something in my freezer that I want to use up. Unless, is there a date on here? Oh, September 2020. Still good, dang it. So I guess I'm gonna defrost this. I really want to use this. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I thought I would be able to use both, but I don't want it to be like too much chicken. So maybe I'll use this first and then freeze this. I don't know. You guys can't tell me right now, of course. Oh, the other thing that we need is 4 ounces of fat-free cream cheese. Where did I put that? There we go. And so what the recipe says is you just put everything in the crock pot. Spray your crock pot. I have a crock pot liner, so I'm going to use that. Put the chicken in there. Put the Italian seasoning on top. Dump the cream of chicken and the cream cheese on and let it go. So now I have to make a big decision. Okay, so here's the update. I've got my liner in there, and this is a chicken breast that was fresh. The rest was frozen. It says 3 to 4 chicken breasts, so I feel like the frozen it's diced, so it's hard to tell, but I'm gonna guess at least 2, maybe 2.5, 3. So I'm gonna do that. Hopefully the frozen cooks. I tried to defrost it for 10 minutes and it didn't do much, but I need to get this in the crock pot. So the next step is to put your seasoning packet over your chicken, then put your cream of chicken soups on top, as well as your cream cheese. I've got that cubed over here, so I'm just really gonna throw it all in there and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, looks pretty gross, but I'm gonna cook it on high for at least 3 hours. I'll be able to check the chicken later and make sure that the frozen stuff is de-thawed, obviously, and cooked. You can cook it on low for at least 6. I just didn't have the time today to do it on low, so. I did spread my cream of chicken around. Why is it so disgusting? Like, ugh, cream of chicken is so globulous and gross. Okay, so that's gonna cook and hopefully it's delicious. What the recipe says is 2 98% fat-free cream chicken soups. That comes out to 3 points a cup. And then you serve it over egg noodles or whatever you want. I bought egg noodles. Mine is gonna be different though because I used a different cream of chicken, so I'll have to figure that out. Okay, so I just added everything into my recipe builder, and the recipe says it yields 8 to 10, I don't know how you do that, 3/4 cup servings. So I went ahead and put 8 servings in, going on the low end, and it says it's 3 points for my stuff. The recipe itself says it's 5 points on green, 3 points on blue and purple, I think. So I don't know. Maybe it's, I have no idea why hers would be more. Okay, so hers, I don't know who it is. The recipe says that they used low-fat cream cheese. Maybe that's the difference. I don't know. I use regular cream of chicken. Whatever. You're gonna put your recipe stuff into the recipe builder if you make this. I don't know why I'm checking for packages because I haven't ordered anything. Actually, I have, but it just shipped, so there's no way it's gonna arrive today. Yeah, so now I just need to clean up. I need to store those. I have 2 chicken breasts left. There were 3 in that fresh package. So that just means we'll have to have chicken at some point. Like grilled or, something. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out how to do it in the air fryer. I hate grilled chicken. It's 4:23. I've been inventorying my cookies. Doing inventory on my cookies just to figure out what I have. That'll help me figure out what containers I could fill right now, basically, and then what else I need to bake. So what's really good is one batch of dough makes like a ton of these guys. So, or like that shape or that size, I'm sorry, the mini size. So, yay. I washed my hands, don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna put away the chicken, maybe do a little bit more work, and then go get the Peytons. Sweet pea. Here it is all done, guys. So I took out the chicken and just kind of cut it up more and put it back in there. Looks like nothing, but it smells really good. So this is done. I'm just waiting for my pasta to boil, and my app, for whatever reason, I think I already put the recipe in and it didn't save the one that I did today, but my app is saying that with 8 servings, it's 4 points. I don't know how it was 3 points earlier, but whatever. So that's for 8 of a serving, so 3/4 of a cup, I believe. We'll see. Okay, guys, here is dinner. It doesn't look like a lot because those noodles are really small, but I've got like a cup and a smidge probably of those noodles, so I think that's 6 points. And then I have 3/4 of a cup of that mixture, which apparently is 4 points. That's what I'll track. So 10 points for this. We'll see again.